Hello, I'm doing a book review, and the book I want to review is Superman for Earth. Now, Superman for Earth is a one-shot comic book written by Roger Stern and illustrated by Kerry Gammill, and of course published by DC Comics, featuring the character of Superman, who was originally created by Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster. And this was published in 1991. Now, this is a very pro-environmentalist Superman story. The comic is very much touching on environmental issues, and I will say the message of this story is arguably more relevant today than when it was published back in 1991. I mean, climate change is a major freaking issue, and I've always felt that the best superhero comics are the ones that incorporate real-world social issues because it makes the world of the comics feel more believable. That being said, the best comics that deal with social issues are the ones that do it subtly. This is not subtle at all. Because the comic really exists for the message, and while it is a good message, that is the sole purpose of the comic. Now, I don't know too much about the backstory of this, but it seems like DC hired Roger Stern specifically to write an environmental Superman story. Now, all that being said, this is actually not bad. I mean, it's preachy as hell, but it's not bad. Now, the basic plotline of Superman for Earth is it's about Superman dealing with certain environmental issues, but ultimately realizing that societal change is needed in order to really save the environment. And while it is cheesy to have Superman outright say, "we have to recycle," there are some interesting philosophical musings in this story about what we're doing to the environment and how we're putting ourselves in danger. And there are actually some good points that are brought up in here. Like, there's a part in the story where Superman stops these guys from illegally clearing out parts of the Amazon rainforest, but then when these guys are being arrested, one of them says, "Who are you, American, to look down on us for destroying our environment, yet look at what you do to your wildlife?" And again, that is a good point. That it's everybody who should be taking care of the environment, not just one country. So again, this isn't bad. I mean, it is preachy, so I wouldn't recommend this if you don't want to be preached to, but again, it's not a terrible comic. And I will say, Kerry Gammill's artwork is actually very well done. I particularly liked this dream sequence where Superman has a nightmare of the world ending, and you see cockroaches crawling all over this guy. That was pretty creepy. So, that was my review on Superman for Earth by Roger Stern, and bye.